we had about 5 inches of rain over about a 3-day period, and you can see that the river's pretty swollen. But it's not at flood stage. We didn't really jump our banks along this section of the river for very long. We had some stormwater runoff on the streets that actually was probably more of a problem than flooding. And you know, this is not a question of if it's going to flood, it's a question of when and how often. The North Carolina side of the river is not dam controlled. And so when we get rain, and we need more than 5 inches over 3 days, we're going to get flooding. And if you were to ask the river, if the French Broad would tell us, she would say the floodplain is really part of me. And so that's why we are so insistent upon putting greenways and open space along the river. It's the best flood control that we can have. That and really strong stormwater controls that we stop the water before it enters the river and slows it down. In 1916 was the granddaddy of all floods for the French Broad River, or maybe I should say the grandmother. And next year, in 2016, is the 100-year anniversary. And RiverLink is working to do a symposium on lessons learned. What did we have then, and what do we have now, and what are the changes that we've made as a community that would prevent that kind of devastation? And there was like, one of the headlines for the Citizen Times was there was $3 million worth of damage. Well, actually, in 1916, that was a lot of money. Today, we hardly blink when we hear $3 million. So, and we had loss of life. And so I think it's a good time to look back on lessons learned. And we're excited to be working with NOAA and the Army Corps of Engineers and USGS and AB Tech and a variety of the federal agencies that are very involved in the flood control issues. To present this symposium on July 14th, Bastille Day, 2016.